Hello everybody, it's Tommy and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be working on the Fates from Hercules. So these ladies are actually going to be Forgotten Hollow Townies. The next 3 videos, including this one, so the next 2 videos that you guys are going to be seeing will be Forgotten Hollow Townies, and that will basically round out Forgotten Hollow, and we will be moving on to Mount Komorebi speed builds, which I'm very excited to get started on. In fact, if you're already following me on Twitch, I did start building in Mount Komorebi, and you can go watch the videos over there on Twitch, which is linked down below, or you could just come and hang out and help me build and watch me build, or just hang out and chat for a little bit. But I'm excited to be moving on to the new world. I do want to let you guys know that by the time you're seeing this video, this is probably already the case, but I am going to be taking a little bit of a break from basically everything that I work on. So YouTube, Twitch, Patreon, everything. The only thing that I'll probably be somewhat active on is Discord and Twitter for the next week or so. Basically after, I want to say, starting on Christmas Eve, which is actually my birthday, running until probably the new year. So it'll be over a week, and I'm not going to totally ghost, but I do need some time to reset. So I'm not going to be testing the save file. I'm not going to be creating any characters. I just don't want to work. I want to take a week off and do absolutely nothing, give myself a moment to recharge, and then feel really, really pumped to go into Mount Komorebi and get that all going and underway. I am so excited for the plans that we have for Mount Komorebi. I've been doing some planning sessions with my patrons, and some of the stuff that we've come up with, as well as fan requests that have been put in, are really awesome. I think that you guys are really going to like what we have in store. Obviously, it's going to be a lot of Frozen and Mulan. That is absolutely no surprise, but of course, the people that I surround myself with, I'm very fortunate, are super creative, and everybody in the community is obviously a huge Disney lover, so there are just lots of ideas and lots of really great material to work with for this world. And this was sort of like a hidden surprise as well, because nobody knew we were getting this world. I never in a million years for The Sims pictured them to do a snowy Asian inspired world. And this is just best case scenario for somebody like me that's working on a save file that needed more cultural diversity for specific movies and all of that. So this is really exciting, and I think that it's going to really up the Disney save in a way that it wouldn't have been if it had not been included. So I'm excited. I can't wait to show you guys more. Like I said, go follow me over on Twitch because I have already started to build and there are videos up. And hopefully by the time this goes live, I'm not already on my break, but basically from December 24th until January 2nd or 3rd, I will likely be very absent from both YouTube and Twitch specifically. Specifically Twitch, I will not be going live, but if you give me a follow over there, you turn notifications on, you will be able to know as soon as I go live and be able to come hang out as soon as streams resume, especially because I was just offered into the affiliate program for Twitch, which is really exciting. It happened very quickly. I cannot even describe how excited I was when I got the email. I wasn't expecting it in any way, and it was really sweet, and everybody from the community on Twitch has been so kind so far. I feel like I'm making new connections that I wasn't able to make on YouTube. And specifically, I'm able to hang out with a lot of you guys in a way that I haven't been able to. A lot of you have commented for a really long time on my YouTube videos and been very, very supportive. But YouTube comment section is a very difficult place to sort of connect and get to know people on more of a personal level. And it has this gap that doesn't really work when it comes to just getting to know people and sort of making a community and making people feel welcome and enjoying something that is of the same topic together. A lot of people who follow my YouTube channel, obviously most of you are probably Disney lovers, so it's really fun to be able to actually connect with a lot of you on a more personal level and talk and chat and get to know you guys. And then a lot of you have been joining Discord, where we also get to chat some more, so it's been fun. I've been really enjoying it. And don't be afraid if you're intimidated at all. Please join, please come hang out, please talk and chat. Everybody is very lovely. You will be welcomed with open arms. Like I said, we are all basically like-minded people. I've been very excited to see that 99% of people that come into chat are weirdly interested in the same things and seem like we all have these similar mannerisms and demeanors. And obviously it's fun to meet people of all kinds, but it's been sort of interesting that there are a lot of similar people sort of gravitating towards one place, and I'm really happy to be a part of all of that. To get into the video a little bit more, the Fates are characters from Greek mythology. So the version that they do show in Hercules is obviously not the most accurate. Most people know that Hercules itself, when it comes to its origin on Greek mythology, not the most accurate. That's not a surprise at all. So I'm just trying to create the version that they show very little of in the Disney movie. So if you'll remember, these guys are actually shown in the scenes in the underworld where Hades is sort of trying to plot out what he's going to do about Hercules being born and some prophecy stuff, so it plays directly into the storyline. They're not shown very much, but I thought that they were interesting sort of characters, and people know of them because of their Greek mythology origin. This was also a really cool opportunity for me to play with more color and more interesting sort of miscellaneous skin tones in my Sims, which I have not had too many opportunities to do. So although they are not aliens, they are actually spellcasters, which makes sense for the gameplay mechanics and also for their role in the Hercules storyline. This was a fun opportunity to create some townies that will be sort of running around Forgotten Hollow and will look very interesting. And obviously we have a lot of Sims that are interesting looking in and of themselves. Like Maleficent has this sort of green toned skin, and Horn King and Chernabog are ruthlessly scary looking, and vampires and spellcasters, so they will be in good company. They will fit very well into the mix of the world, but they do have this sort of like elfish alien look to them, and they are not aliens, so I thought that that was really fun. Now there's three of them. We have the green one, we have the blue, and we have the sort of pinky mauve toned red one. I do not believe that I made them related for this, but I was using direct reference from the movie when it came to what they actually look like within reason. A lot of Disney characters have very exaggerated looks, and I definitely tried to capture that in my save file. Many of you have pointed out that you really like that I do that with The Sims, so I'm happy that other people are also enjoying that. But when it comes to, like, also Gaston comes to mind. He has this very like exaggerated chin and very large eyes, and I like to take things like that and play into it and make my Sims look very interesting compared to everyday normal Sims. If I was going to make like an everyday save file with all 100% characters that I had created and every person was more of like a human everyday Sim, then Sims would not look this stylized for that type of a save file. But I get a rare opportunity to use a lot of really cool stories that have really interesting art, and Pixar related Sims end up looking a certain way, Disney animated Sims look a certain way, villains look a certain way. So it's fun to try and translate that art style over into The Sims and create Sims that I think that you obviously otherwise would not get very often. One of the perks of being able to create spellcasters is that you get access to the extended scars and deep set eyes and the darker like skin details of that sort of library. I do wish that they would just open the entire thing up so that you could use those on any Sim, because I do feel like that is important. In fact, I believe there will be another Townie Create a Sim video that will be out either tomorrow or the next day or sometime in the next few days, and I was desperate for some of these more like deeper rings around the eye, the wrinkles, the bunching around the eyebrow bone, to create these like darker looking Sims that I've really enjoyed making in Forgotten Hollow. And it was for a human Sim, so they were not available. I do wish that they would just unlock the entire category. I wish that there was just a cheat code that I could put in. In fact, something that came up when we were creating these guys is that at one point, Realm of Magic had accidentally bugged in a special skin detail that made a Sim's skin look sort of like molten and boiled, and it was in relation to a curse that you could get from a spellcaster. It made you look like you were like an old witch with lots of warts, and I was really excited when they added that because I knew instantly I was going to be able to use it for the Disney save, and somebody had pointed it out on Twitter to a Sim Guru that they were excited that it had been added, and the Sim Guru responded something about like removing it and that it was an accident. And there were so many comments underneath of people being like, please don't remove it, like we absolutely love it, it's another skin detail, I'm very excited, like we actually were just excited about it, like please don't take it away. And this is when I realized that it had been removed, which I thought was so interesting and was maybe something that I could have even used for this particular Create a Sim. So that was interesting. But that was one that had been used for, like, that I could have potentially used rather for human sims, and it does sort of limit in that type of way. But when you create a spellcaster, you do get to use a lot of those scars and really interesting facial details, and that helps to make these sims, I feel like, really come to life and resemble their counterparts in the Hercules movie a lot more. As far as their outfits go, they basically just wear black hoods and like long plain black dresses, and between the Star Wars pack for the hood, which has ended up coming in super handy, and the base game dress, I believe, that matches, it's all the same black, it ended up working out so perfectly, which I cannot say for future Townie videos that are going to be coming up soon. I will talk more about it in a future video, but I had a hard time with outfits for the next one, I believe it will be. So this was really easy peasy. I actually love how they all turned out. Basically, between the three of them, one represents the past, one is the present, and one is the future. So I was kind of looking for traits that could symbolize that in some way, but I think that if I play with their actual spellcasting abilities a little bit before they go into the save file and get them to different levels and maybe on like different strains of magic, that might help give a very similar idea. And if I can help it, I will likely give them traits that will make them immortal and make them never age, never die, so that they are in the same branch as Hades when it comes to being like immortal gods or deities rather. But according to Disney Wiki, the Fates possess natural abilities and strength of an Olympian goddess, such as immortality. So we will definitely be able to use that there. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Stay tuned for more. Let me know what you thought of these guys down in the comment section below. If you would like to support the Disney Save on Patreon, you can do so by clicking the link at the end of the video or the one in my description box down below. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Hit that little bell icon below to turn on post notifications so you can get updated every single time I post, and I will talk to you all in the next one.